questions for Coach?
Coach, any chance you want to start with an opening statement?
Very disappointing. Obviously we're coming off a bye. We had 2 weeks to prepare. It had good moments and in the football game, but too little, too late. Obviously, first half I thought our guys were really competing hard at a high level, and we reflected that. But obviously we're not able to, manufacture anything offensively in the second half, and and then on the defensive side, they brought in Pavia, and he ended up completing, 7 passes. So we had done a really good job in the first half on Frakes, so disappointing with that. There's a couple of calls I thought were very difficult on us. They were 0 for 12 on third down, so, obviously got back on that side of the coin and did a good job in that area. Thought we ran the football. I thought Ellis Merriweather did a good job for us. Obviously, K'Ron Adams had the big play, and, but too little. Feel bad for our guys because they've been working at it. They've been really, competing hard and practicing hard and giving me great effort. So I'm just disappointed for them we weren't able to get it done.
Don, why with about 9:30 left, you guys had it fourth and short, about half?
4th and 3.
4th and 3.
My thought was what I did. I punted the ball. We pinned them on the 11-yard line, and my thought was, we're playing good enough defense. We'll pin them here and have another shot at it. That was my thought.
What went into the decision to start Brady Olson this week?
It's been an ongoing process for 2 weeks. But Zoro, when the type of injury he has, he can't practice. Can't practice. You can only play. So I know that sounds crazy, but that's the type of scenario he's in. And to be honest, he's practiced, and we kind of opened it up, during the bye week. We're constantly trying to tweak our roster and find guys that can help our roster positionally, and that's not only the quarterback position, it's every position on the team. And but he clearly had the best 2 weeks of practice.
You guys got more of a pass rush that has been coming recently. Is that?
I thought we were good today in the rush. Tweaked some things, and I thought the guys did a good job of executing and getting after the quarterback. And, I felt good about that piece. Like I said, that contributes to 0 for 12 on third down. So, but, I thought in the run game we did a pretty damn good job too. But bottom line is, Pavia got, completed 7 passes, just under 50%. And, just over 50%. And, that was probably the difference in the ball game is they made the change to him.
Pavia seemed to start off a little slow, or just
Yeah.
the offense in general.
Yeah.
They really picked up. I think they scored on 4 of the last 5 drives. What did you see switch from their offense once he came?
I think he got the hot hand. Sometimes that happens with the quarterback, and he gets a hot hand. And he made I thought 3 throws that were really exceptional.
Coach, what did you see coming from Ellis off the injury and coming off the bye week?
What's that?
What did you see from Ellis today coming off the injury in the bye week?
I thought that was more of what we should be getting. Thought he looked fresh. You know, we were smart with him during the bye week where he was getting some practice time, but at the same time, we were controlling his workload and certainly weren't letting him get hit. And then he got a little, kind of kept him on the same regimen in terms of not getting hit against, you know, competition drills against the defense. Kept him out of those and kept him in, you know, he got scout team work. You know, so he was familiar with, you know, the scheme that we were going to see, so he knew the cuts that he had to make. But we didn't want to get him banged up.
Going in now kind of on a shorter week, how different is the preparation now with one less?
Oh, it's different now. You know, we usually take Sunday off and then practice Monday, you know, through Friday and then play Saturday. Now our day off this week will be Saturday, which is after the game. So obviously, we got work to do.
Josh Wallace has been obviously one of your best, if not your best corner this season, but he seemed to have a rough stretch, I think, in the third quarter with the 2 PIs on back-to-back drives, and he might have been the one to let up a 36-yard pass. What went wrong for him in that stretch of time?
Well, you know, I mean, that's life playing defensive back, you know, at the major college level. You know, he also had, you know, in the first half, he was playing his tail off. So, you know, that's part of it when you're a major college defensive back and you want to be an NFL player. You got to do NFL stuff. And, you know, the key for him is he kept his wits about him. You know, and he's one of those guys that's a competitor, and you know, he'll grow from it. But he's been giving us really good minutes, so you know, I trust him. So.
CJ Colazzi seemed to. You've talked about how much the punting has improved.
Yeah.
You said earlier this week, but it seemed like today was probably his best performance in terms of punting distance and
Yep.
everything like that. How?
That goes into the decision of why, you know, I punted the ball. You know, I thought he's going to pin him, and we were going to keep him there. You know, I don't go into that thinking negatively. You know, I go in thinking positively, and unfortunately, it didn't work out that way.
How did he make that jump from the early season struggles to now being able to punt the way that he has in the past couple of games?
Competition, repetition, and developing confidence. I don't think he was a very confident guy early. I think he's much more confident now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.